What is up, y'all? What is up? I am Sean Farrell. Thank you for subscribing to my channel. Thank you for caring so much about mental health. Thank you. May God bless you. God is great all the time. All the time. God is great. Um, I get right to it. What anxiety looks like in friendship. Just gonna go down this list for you. Um, Needing extra reassurance that your friends actually like you. Um, this is something that actually runs through my head all the time. Um, I know who my friends like me. I know my friends think highly of me. Okay, I know who they do, but there's something in my head, and that's anxiety talking. That you got to make sure that they like you. They got to make sure. You got to make sure that they like you. You got to make sure they like you. And anxiety sometimes, and anxiety, anxiety is like depression. Depression talks to you, and so does anxiety. And anxiety tells you things like, maybe they like you, maybe they don't. Mm, mm, mm. So, um, so you find yourself questioning yourself. You, um, my friends like me and love me? Question mark. So, overreading into things, believing they're about you, sort of like something like they post on Instagram or Facebook. I would read things on Facebook and Instagram all the time. And let me tell you something. I've done this several times. Overreading into things, thinking they were about me. And then I'm asking myself, what did I do wrong? What did I say? Did I say something? Did I do something? Um, um, over analyzing things you said and worrying you said something wrong or offended them. Um, this I can relate to this. I can relate to this, but in a slightly different way. Um, my and I hate to do this, but my ex, um, I often worried that I was walking on eggshells, and so I had to police what I said. So I often had to police what I said, and worrying if I said the wrong thing to her. So, um, so my friends or my teammates would often notice that I was often in a shell. I was often in a shell by myself. It's probably because of I was worrying about what I would say, policing what I would po- policing what I would say, worrying if I said the wrong thing or not. Um, so um, I would say um, this is what anxiety does. Um, it often has you policing um, what you say, carefully saying what you want to say, but trying not to offend them at the same time as well. Um, worrying you're being too needy. This one right here, being too needy. Um, I remember I remember when a good friend of mine, who is a subscriber of this channel, won't say her a name, won't say hey her name. Um, she texted me one day and she said, "Is there anything that I can do to is there anything I can do to help?" So I already knew what the answer was, but my anxiety was through the roof. So I just said, "Hey, how about just how about just checking on me? How about just checking on me? Like I think I said often or every now and then or whatnot. Can't remember, but I said just how about just checking on me?" And surprisingly enough, she responded, "Okay, sure, no problem." So I was stunned at that. So I was a little stunned at that, and because I thought I was being way too needy. I thought I was being way too needy by asking her to check by asking her to check on me. Um, you know, you know, she told me that her and her husband prayed for me often, which is a great thing. But at the time, I thought I was being way, way, way too needy by asking to be checked on. So I asked her. So I told her, I just feel like that I'm being needy. I just feel like that I'm being needy by asking you to check on me. So then I think her response was, "You're not being needy." So I said, so me asking you to check on me, that's not me. You don't consider that being needy? So then she said, "Not at all." And so that was that. I still felt needy though. I still felt that was a form of neediness, but no, maybe it's not. Because it wasn't, because it sure wasn't to her. Um, Imagining negative scenarios without any evidence for without without any evidence for them. Um, the word right here is imagining. I often imagine my friends saying something bad about me or whatnot, or whatnot. Um, I can probably 99.9% of the time that's not true, especially if you're a good friend, especially if you're a really good friend. Imagining negative scenarios without any evidence for them. Example would be gossiping behind your back, which 10 times out of 10 probably they're not doing. So I would imagine the worst scenarios about them talking about me being too needy, being what what a weird person he is, um, um, whatever he is, whatever he is. Um, Not showing your true self because you're worried they wouldn't accept you. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I know some people can relate to this. I can. Not showing your true self because you're worried they wouldn't accept you. Um, I have had some instances of these. Um, um, Not gonna go into it, but in the documentary, I probably will. So that's a little bit of a tease. So stay tuned for that. Um, but these are just some of what anxiety looks like in a friendship. So I think I've said everything that I've wanted to say. Um, Thank you. May God bless you. And thank you for caring so much about mental health. And I will see you next time. Peace. I'm out of here, y'all.